call Layim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and bless to the Akim and a few Akwat across the four winds. It's your brother Batamaya from Great Millstone Houston coming to you with another short lesson. Now, brothers have been going in, in this situation with this black woman, as we call them B-dubs, or the N-dub is a nigger woman. But, hey, that's just not her. The rest of the females from our nation, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that makes up the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. But I got this from the brother Endure the Last Days, that's days with a Z on the end, for the demonic B-dub wants to go to hell. She's going back and forth about, what hell is, what hell isn't, and she's getting on these so-called Christians, which, hey, they deserve it. She had a couple good points, especially about hell. Talking about we were living in hell. Yeah, we are living in hell. It's a condition, or it's the grave where your body goes. Your spirit returns back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Most High, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. But Yahweh means he is, he exists, and Yahweh Shai means he is our salvation, he's our deliverer, he's our redeemer. But she had a few good points, but other than that, she was really going off, being real disrespectful. And then I chose this little screenshot from the side post because, typically her videos, you just see her head, and shoulders or whatnot. But of course, she wanted to show off her body, and it says, "Yay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine as fuck." When in actuality, she's average at best, But another thing I wanted to go into, and I'm gonna bring out the scripture, but it's gonna go into how she fits the curse. These curses. That how these scriptures reign true. Isaiah chapter 3 verse 24, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. Now, I don't know what her hygiene is like, but, hey, she could be eating a lot of crawfish and et cetera, et cetera. She could be stinky from her pores, or mainly, the vaginal region. That's one thing that plagues a lot of females, not following the dietary laws. It causes them to stink, eating foods that are the bottom feeders. You are what you eat. So if something eats shit, then you're going to feel like shit. You're going to smell like shit. And instead of a girdle, a rent. Yeah, so I got the little side pose. You can see her belly hanging over her waistline, over her panty line or whatnot. Our women like to wear tight dresses and try to show off their figure, but a lot of our women are big. She's somewhat in shape compared to most of the women of our nation, because most of the women of our nation are like 200 pounds plus, look like offensive and defensive linemen running around Babylon with so much pride. And instead of well set hair, baldness. Hey, as you can see, she has on someone else's hair in her head, where you're supposed to have your head covered as a female, especially of the nation of Israel. Wear your natural hair instead of putting somebody else's hair in your head. They pray to other heathen gods, and you're putting that stuff in your head. But, hey, our women, they don't want to follow these scriptures. It's not meant for them anyway. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. So when you go into that burning instead of beauty, if you ever had like smoke, if you barbecuing or something, we barbecue big here in Texas. So, you squint your eyes a little bit, you don't want to see that, She thinks that she's fine as fuck when she's really extra average as fuck. Honestly, she's really not that cute. But if she were to humble down, take that weave out her head, wear modest apparel, and then be more of a Israelite instead of a nigger woman, she'll look better off. I'm sure if she ate better, worked out, took the weave out, she'll really be finer. Because it's what's on the inside, not necessarily on the outside. That's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is judging. Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall that unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai power without effect? God forbid. Or Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai forbid. That means hell no. So just because you don't believe, that's not going to stop these prophecies. That's not going to stop things from happening. That's not going to stop Jacob's trouble, which you're coming up against the most high for answers in his only begotten son. Well, you're not going to receive those answers, but you're going to feel the wrath when Jacob's trouble comes. You're not going to have no protection. Back in Romans chapter 3, verse 4, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua forbid. Yea, let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Hey, so if you're not lining up with these scriptures, you're lying, as it is written. But hey, you will be rewarded for the things that you say, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Hey, you're going to reap those rewards. Second Peter chapter 3, verse 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. Hey, she's really scoffing and mocking. Mainly she's getting on these Christians, which, hey, they don't know what they're talking about. They may have some good points here and there, good scripture here and there, but for the most part, they don't have the understanding. They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. But she's scoffing the word. Hey, that's hey, as they say, a slippery slope. Those are dangerous grounds. Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power. Hey, because he can bring that wrath anytime. He gives the increase, but don't forget, it's a perfect balance. He also gives that decrease. So you can keep walking after your own lust and mocking and scoffing, but hey, the Lord ultimately is going to destroy you. And then the last precept I had was Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So she want to get answers from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, asking him where he at. Hey, when he pull up, hey, he gonna turn. As the scripture say, you be trodden down as mire in the street. That's dookie or dung, like dirt. It's just gonna be like the dirt, or you step in some dog poo or some doo doo or whatever you want to call it, dookie. It's all in the bottom of the shoes, and you're going to be trodden down. You're going to be trampled on in that day. I love when Elder Malcolm would say the cock carousel is going to ride you. You trying to get chose, but hey, a lot of guys are going to be choosing you. And then ultimately it's going to lead to you perishing and getting sent to the spirit world. But that's pretty much all that I had. Brothers been going in. Beautiful, edifying lessons. But Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Layim La, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles. The elders of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and bless to the Akim and a few Akwaf, that's listening and learning and this truth and being sincere about it. Shalom and Kwam Yasharallah.